Imagine a mind capable of attracting not only wealth, but also opportunities, wisdom, and continuous growth. Have you ever wondered what makes some people extremely successful while others struggle to move forward? In today's video, we are going to reveal Solomon's secret codes, the wisest and most prosperous man who ever lived. And the most interesting part, these ancient teachings are just as powerful and applicable today as they were in his time. Get ready to learn how to program your mind to achieve financial success, overcome obstacles, and create opportunities. Let's embark on this journey together. The first code of Solomon is the power of visualization. Solomon understood that before achieving something great, you must first visualize what you desire. When you imagine your ideal life, your brain starts seeking ways to make it a reality. Visualization is not just daydreaming, it's about creating vivid images of success that your mind begins to accept as truth. If you are aiming for wealth, start seeing yourself already at the top, living the life you want, making financial decisions with confidence and freedom. When you visualize your prosperity, your mind begins aligning its decisions with that goal. This is more than a psychological technique. It's a powerful mechanism that creates reality. Every time you visualize, you are programming your subconscious to identify opportunities that would otherwise go unnoticed. Prosperity starts in the mind before it manifests in the physical world. The second code is wisdom in decision-making. Solomon was not only wise in leadership, but also in how he made decisions. He said, "He who walks with the wise becomes wise." He knew that daily decisions, no matter how small they seem, have the power to shape our future. When you make a financial decision, it's not just a one-time act. It's a deep reflection on the risks and rewards. Many people act impulsively, but Solomon teaches us that true wisdom lies in weighing all options, seeking advice from experienced people, and, above all, thinking long-term. He also understood that there is no single path to prosperity. Wisdom lies in learning from others, studying the alternatives, and acting with calmness and precision. To apply this to your life, whenever you face an important decision, financial or personal, pause. Ask yourself, how does this align with my goals? What are the long-term consequences? Wisdom in decision-making builds a solid foundation for any financial success. The third code of Solomon is action without waiting for perfection. He teaches that perfection is not a prerequisite for success. In fact, it is action, even amidst imperfection, that leads to achievement. Many people are paralyzed by the pursuit of ideal conditions. They wait for the perfect moment to start, but that moment never arrives. Solomon knew this. He acted with the best resources available to him, even when circumstances weren't perfect. This mindset of acting now, taking the first step, is one of the keys to creating wealth. Remember that perfection is the enemy of progress. You don't need to wait for the best scenario, the best information, or the perfect timing. The first action is always the most important, and it creates the momentum needed for the next steps. So start where you are, with what you have, and trust that perfection will come along the way, not at the beginning. The power of positive thinking and gratitude is one of the pillars that sustain Solomon's mind. He said, "A cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones." This shows us that our mental state has a profound impact on our health and finances. Gratitude is a way of programming the brain to attract more of what you value. By focusing on what you already have and being thankful for it, you create an abundance mindset. When you adopt this mindset, you start noticing more opportunities around you. Gratitude is not just about being thankful for the good things, but also for the challenges, because that's where the greatest lessons come from. Practicing daily gratitude can be simple. When you wake up, think of 5 things you're grateful for. This will help create a positive mindset that attracts more prosperity. Solomon knew that the more you express gratitude, the more reasons the universe finds to give you even more to be thankful for. The impact of discipline and persistence is undeniable on the journey to wealth. Solomon, as a leader, did not achieve his position through luck alone. He knew that true wealth is built through consistency and continuous effort. He said, "Whoever sows generously will also reap generously." Achieving great results requires a clear vision and the discipline to move forward every day, even when things aren't going well. It's not about big leaps or sudden changes, but about daily, small, and consistent progress that leads to success. To apply this in your life, set clear goals and create a system to achieve them every day. Remember that wealth doesn't come from luck, but from persistence and continuous effort, even when immediate rewards aren't visible. Solomon knew that true value isn't just in accumulating wealth, but in accumulating wisdom. He said, "Wisdom is more precious than rubies, and nothing you desire can compare with her." Investing in knowledge is one of the most powerful ways to transform your financial life. He didn't just seek superficial learning, he applied what he learned to make more informed and effective decisions. Knowledge is an asset that, unlike money, never loses value. On the contrary, the more you invest in it, the more it grows. Today, access to knowledge has never been easier. There are books, courses, videos, and countless resources for you to learn more about investments, personal finance, and business. The key is to commit to continuous learning. The more you invest in your knowledge, the better prepared you'll be to make smart financial decisions. Solomon knew that wealth is not built alone. He understood the value of connections and networking, knowing that financial success often depends on strong, trustworthy relationships. He said, "To whom much is given, much will be required." Solomon's wisdom teaches us that building a support network with smart and successful people can accelerate our path to success. Networking isn't about meeting as many people as possible, but about establishing genuine, lasting connections with people who share similar values and goals. This includes learning from others, exchanging experiences, and often creating partnerships that generate opportunities. If you want to succeed, it's important to nurture your relationships and learn to offer value to others. Financial success often comes from opportunities created through these connections. Challenges are inevitable, but as Solomon taught, it is possible to turn difficulties into opportunities. When you face an obstacle, it's important to shift your perspective. Instead of seeing the challenge as a problem, see it as a chance to learn and grow. The secret lies in using difficulties to become stronger and wiser. Many of the greatest investors and entrepreneurs faced crises that at first seemed like the end of their businesses. However, those who persevered, learned, and adapted were able to use these difficulties as springboards for growth. Whenever a financial challenge arises, ask yourself, how can I learn from this? Solomon's greatest prosperity secret lay in his ability to transform crises into opportunities for growth.